Yo, what up guys, it's Boy back again with another video, and today I will be going over my theory on most likely the main villain for WandaVision and possibly the main villain for Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, or you can put it like this: Phase 4's like big bad villain. Now, before we get into everything guys, obviously if you're watching this then you know that I will be talking about episode 1 and 2 from WandaVision. Now if you haven't seen it, I suggest not watching because I will be talking about things that happened in the episodes which may spoil it for you, and I really don't want to be the one that spoils it for you. So if you haven't seen it, go watch it, and then when you've done that, come back and continue watching this video. So guys, I don't want to talk anymore. Enjoy the video, let's just get into this. Okay guys, so I guess if you're still watching, then you have watched the episodes. So if you haven't seen my last video, which came out yesterday, basically I just do a quick review and go over the main Easter eggs in WandaVision episode 1 and 2. If you haven't seen that, go check it out. It may be a bit interesting if you want to see some slight Easter eggs pointing towards some villains, stuff like that. But yeah, that's for that video. So now let's get into this video. So guys, I have been theorizing all day and all day yesterday since I uploaded the video yesterday, and to be honest, I am just freaking so I'm so full of like theories, you have no idea, like, but we've just got to get into my main theory, which is the main villain of not just WandaVision, but possibly Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Now, I can't promise anything, this is just a theory, but if it is obviously real, then you've been warned about the spoilers, so that's on you. So, let's dive right in with villains who I know won't be the main villain. So, let's go straight to the Grim Reaper. Now, if you guys have watched my last video, I do give you a bit of backstory on this guy. There's probably whole videos about him on YouTube because other people are theorizing about him because of the helmet and stuff. But if you guys want a little bit of backstory on him, go watch the first video. But let me just quickly remind you guys of the main stuff behind him. So in the comics, he worked with two people. A group of people and one particular person. Now that one particular person is Ultron, who possibly could show up in something called the Ultron virus, which is in the comics, but I don't think he'll be showing up anytime soon, especially now that Iron Man's gone. So maybe he'd come back with Iron Man, but what I think the Grim Reaper will be attached to is Hydra, as you can see here. Now, I don't know what they've got planned, but if he is in the series, I think he'll have something to do with Hydra. So guys, the next villain I'm going to go over is one which I actually haven't gone over yet, and it's actually a bit weird because he could be a villain and he might not be a villain, but the way that he was introduced was a bit creepy, which could like point towards him being a villain. And this is the Beekeeper. Now, being honest guys, I don't really know whether this guy is a villain or not, because what happens is in episode 2 he comes out the drain, and on the back of his suit, you can't see it in this picture, but on the back of his suit it has the sword symbol. So I don't know whether he's an agent of sword, he could be an agent of Hydra just playing as a sword agent, or a sword scientist or something, which is why I believe he could be the villain which I'm about to tell you. Now, this, guys, is a villain called Swarm, and in the comics, he is basically this German scientist which works for Adolf Hitler. But if they made it in modern time, they could probably change it a little bit. to make him a beekeeper, or that can be like his supervillain outfit. Because I'm not sure, guys, but he was a German scientist, and if whoever that beekeeper was, he's obviously smart enough to get in, so he could be a scientist, which could indicate that he could be Swarm, but I guess we will find out, because we only see him once in the official trailer for WandaVision, so I don't know whether he could show up again, because as we know, Wanda said no when she rewinded and changed how that reality went. So we could not see him again. That could have just been a teaser for him coming in a later project. We don't know. But yeah, on to the next villain. So guys, the next villain that, in my opinion, isn't likely to show up, but some fans are saying that he is a guy called Nightmare. Now, if you go back and watch, I think 4 videos back, when I explain all villains showing up in WandaVision, he is one of the ones that I mentioned, but I always thought, like, if he showed up, he definitely wouldn't be the main villain, because some people were saying that he was going to show up and he was going to be the main villain. But if he does show up, and that's a big if at this point, because we've already got like 3 villains, 4 including the 2 which I haven't told you about yet, one of them being the main villain, in my opinion. I just don't see them adding another villain, because they've already got freaking 4, so I'm not sure, but yeah, we'll find out. Now guys, the next one is obviously Agatha Harkness, but in the series she is known as Agnes. Yeah, a lot of people would say that she's probably the main villain, and by a lot of people I mean like not true fans, just people who watch the movies but haven't read the comics or done any research or anything like that, like my cousins for example. They would think that she's the main villain, but I honestly can't tell, but I still think that she might have a connection to who I think is the main villain, because in that scene when she's in the car, she still looks like she's a little bit zoned out like she is in this picture, and to me it looks like she's contacting someone, and that someone is, again, who I think is the main villain, which is Mephisto. And if you go online, there's so many fingers pointing towards Mephisto as the main villain in this series, literally. And the thing is, he may not just be the main villain of WandaVision, but he could be the big bad villain of Phase 4 itself, by being in like the Avengers level film of Phase 4, which is, in a lot of fans' opinion, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. And here is a little clue why. So, as you guys can see, I am showing you the title for the Loki series. Now, what I did was I watched the official trailer for all 3 big series that are coming this year, which is WandaVision, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and then Loki. Nothing in Falcon and the Winter Soldier, but it still looks really cool and I'm going to watch it, stuff like that. But there's one scene in the official trailer for Loki which I did find, which is pointing towards Mephisto as the main villain of Phase 4, aka main villain of Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Just take a look at this. So guys, this image literally lasts about 2 or 3 seconds in the official trailer for the Loki series. Now here you can see 2 characters, one of them being the manager of the TVA and the other one meeting with some kind of woman. Now by the looks of it, this is in some kind of church, because if you look in the background, there is a weird kind of window, which is the same kind of window you would see in churches. Now, who is on that window, guys? Not God, not Jesus, Mephisto. It's red, it's horns, it's the devil. And who's the devil in the Marvel universe? Mephisto. So, could that mean Mephisto could make a cameo in possibly one episode of the Loki series, setting up his arrival in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness? We don't know. Guys, all I'm saying is that Mephisto, it just looks like he's going to be the main villain of pretty much phase 4, or like the main storyline. Oh my god, I'm so hyped now. Okay. Guys, if I'm right about this, you have to drop a like on this video, because to me it just looks like everything is pointing towards Mephisto as not just the main villain of WandaVision, but also the main villain of Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. And he could make a cameo in the Loki series, like how cool would that be? Especially alongside with Kang the Conqueror, who apparently is going to be like the big bad villain of Phase 5. I'm so hyped. I can't wait. Oh my god. But yeah, guys, I'm afraid our time together today has sadly come to an end. But do not worry, because I will be back here on Friday, and then a week on Wednesday I will start my gaming videos. Well, my very first gaming video. And then I'll do I'll do a gaming video on a Wednesday every 2 weeks. So I'm pretty excited for that. So, pardon me. Please like and subscribe, guys, helps me out a lot. Post notification bell on so you don't miss out on good videos like this one and better videos upcoming. Have a good day or night wherever you live in the planet, or in the multiverse. And I will see you in the next one. So thank you for watching. Have a good day. And yeah, bye-bye.